Nah, son, that ain't me.
It's like immediate regret.
Immediate regret. Um,
It usually is.
Hi,
Well, howdy.
I'm drunk, and this is
I'm
Logan.
Welcome to Tiny Table Talks.
So, check it. Today, we are reviewing Into It Over, its new album that started streaming on Entertainment Weekly
Entertainment Tonight.
tonight. Yeah.
It's kind of a big deal. They have their own primetime network spot. What was that album called, Megan?
Good question, Logan. Back to you.
Oh, yes. The album was called Standards.
Which obviously I don't have.
It's set to be released on March 11th off of Triple Crown Records. Into It Over It is more or less a songwriter by the name of Evan Weiss, who happens to be
Bay.
Bay and the king of what some would refer to as the emo revival. So, getting right into it. Any thoughts?
Alright. So, I listened to it through once. And immediately I was like, I'm listening to 52 Weeks, right? No, it was a new album. And I was like, oh, damn. Right, well, it was... Definitely give it not the highest rating. It wasn't Intersections. And it wasn't proper. It definitely wasn't proper. And it was just a little too slow and a little just... It wasn't anything that's, like, special.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot slower than what we've seen out of Evan Weiss. And Into It Over It. Not a lot of his signature noodling that we would typically expect in an Into It Over It record. It was produced by John Vanderslice, who also produces the Mountain Goats and Death Cab for Cutie. There's definitely a lot of Death Cab vibes with the... It's a predominantly acoustic record, so you definitely get that Mountain Goats vibe as well. It remains acoustic a lot throughout. There's a lot of things where I felt like they could have gotten bigger with the sound and just done a lot more than what ended up getting on the record. A word that I put a lot on this piece of paper was underwhelming, which is what I thought a lot throughout the record.
Look, all I gotta say about this album, Evan Weiss is bae, honestly, but I've always thought he could do no wrong. I love There. I love Pet Symmetry. I've loved all of his side projects and all of the things he's come out with. But, like, damn. I was like,
Just not Evan Weiss.
it's like
Stay
there's
ahead of the
missing
weather.
something.
They might have taken out an Evan slice.
And Evan's...
Oh, shit.
Can I just read you a couple of things off of this real quick? Because if I'm going to be completely honest, this shit's hilarious. Where's the first thing I read? Drones on almost every track. Atmospheric drones hella. I think that's in the wrong order. It's be like hella atmospheric drones.
Well, maybe those thoughts didn't appear in my mind until that
I
order.
love Death Cab because Ben Gibbard can do
I
no
do
wrong.
love Death Cab as well, but like Evan Weiss isn't Ben Gibbard.
This
And
is
Ben
true.
Gibbard's not Evan Weiss, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're two different people. I mean, the reason I love Alex and Kid Lot Punch is because Evan Weiss is basically his brother. It's fine. But yeah, I would definitely give this album like a 3.5 out of 5. Right? Are we doing a 5-star
Yeah,
rating?
we can do
Doing
whatever we
restaurant
want.
standards?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this album a 2.5. Wasn't the worst thing I've ever heard, but it was not what I was expecting.
I also think maybe it's going to be one of those albums that I'll give a couple of more listens to, and it might grow on me. It could easily grow on me. I mean, there was definitely albums that I hated when I first listened to, and then absolutely loved the shit out of them. Right after, like, 2
I didn't
months.
like Harmlessness at first.
Get, this show is over. It's done. This partnership cannot continue anymore.